morning, everyone. It's another Monday morning, weekly Monday webinars. I hope you can all hear me. If you have any difficulty, problems hearing me or understanding me, please let us know in the chat area, which you should see on your right-hand side. And also, if you have any questions, we're going to go and follow through this webinar, and at the end of the session, I'm going to read through the questions and see if you have anything to ask. So today we're going to talk again about multi-level marketing skills, which are needed in order to be successful, and to repeat myself and to make us a bit more professional. And we do need skills like in every other profession. You need to know how to talk with people. You need to know how to offer products and opportunities to others. And we are following Big Al Schreiter, a very famous multi-level marketing coach, and we are following his skill set because we find it very easy to understand, very interesting, and also very fun to hear. This particular topic I'm going to talk about today, called magical sequence of words. And I actually been in one of the seminars Big Al done. It's been a couple of years ago. And I was amazed by this particular skill, how little change in words can make such a big difference in your sentence, in how people react to your sentence, and how it's happening. So today I'm going to try to give all this information I learned to you, and I probably won't be able to give you all the information because I think all of us pick up different things from the different people, from different coaches. So if you do want to hear, if you get interested and you do want to hear more, you are more than welcome just to Google Big Al's information about magical sequence of words. You can listen to his audios, buy a book about this particular topic, and just learn it that way. But as I said, today I'll try to give you the majority of information which I gathered in his seminar. So, what does it really means, magical sequence of words? Well, the idea is that of words, you don't talk with people on the surface basis. You actually talk with people's subconscious mind, because sometimes when we say commercial things to people, their mind just shuts off and they stop listening to what you have to say. So the idea is that if you use the right sequence of words, you're going to be able to actually use the to open people's mind and be able to give them information without them shutting off. So we're kind of talking directly to subconscious mind, not to the people on the surface base which we get the information. So the very first way of saying things would be when we actually introduce to people and we want to introduce their business, we kind of get to the point where we say in these particular words that you say, would you be interested in hearing about my business? Or would you be interested in trying our wonderful FM perfume or something like that? But what happens is then you actually say, would you be interested? For people's mind, they have a switch where they think, she's going to sell me something, or he's going to try to convince me of something. They're going to, ask for money. They're going to just make me do something I don't want. And because they are scared of this, they just switch it off and they stop wanting this information, what you're going to tell. So they stop listening, or they straight away make their mind up. After you're going to finish the sentence, would you be interested? They're going to say no. Sometimes we're not going to even listen to that part. We're going to say no straight away, just because you said, would you be interested? So how to solve this problem? And one of the solutions which Big Al offers is, instead of saying, would you be interested, to actually say, would it be okay if, and then finish your sentence that way. Because when you actually say, would it be okay if, you're actually asking people's permission. You are offering them an option, and if they don't want to take that option, we can get it away. So the pressure is off, and we don't feel so strangled. So we go, okay, maybe it would be okay. What is it gonna be? The mind is kind of works in different way, because we already accept the information you're telling them. So at least we're gonna hear it. Yes, maybe they still say no, but what will happen? It's gonna be much easier for them to listen to what you're gonna say. And if you're offering a genuine thing for them, it would be very silly to say no to that, wouldn't it? So let me give you some examples. Would it be okay if I'll show you a way how to get paid for your brand new car? Be a coffee which will boost your metabolism rate. Would it be okay if I'll give you to try some of our proper perfume, or the high quality perfume? Anything you do, if you use it instead of would you be interested, you would actually say would it be okay for people. It's going to be much, much easier to accept the information you are saying. So just try it out. It doesn't cost any money, but with next profit, you'll think you might be interested in the business. Don't actually use the sentence, would you be interested in? You use a sentence, would it be okay if? If you have a pen and paper, I would suggest you write it down, or don't forget to save this video into your watch later list, so then you can always come back to this and just try these magic sequence of words I'm going to tell you today. So the very first one will be, would it be okay if? Okay, easier. It's something what we're gonna let people, we're gonna touch people's wish to actually belong to something. The phrase is most people, or you can also say everybody says, or even everybody knows. These three phrases, they kind of mean the same. They're going to work the same on people, but you can see which one is suitable for your particular sentence. I'll give you an example. Most people, after they hear about the film opportunity, get very excited and they want to join. What will happen here? Those people, by hearing most people, will think, oh, I am most people, right? If not, I want to be in most people, because we, as like the majority of people, we just want to be the same as others. I mean, yes, you will find lots of individual people who like to be different, but we still, in some sort of way, we want to be the same like others, because we like to be acknowledged, we like to be part of something. So when you say most people, in their head thinking, most people, so yes, it's me, because I am most people. So when you say the sentence, most people who see a film opportunity just gets really excited and join, you can actually even finish the sentence saying, some don't, because they think that spending time watching soap operas is more important in their life and reaching for their dream. But we are here, so we're going to talk about something different. So you actually use two parts of the sentence. In the first one, you say most people, and you just say what most people do, so something very positive about your business, about your products. And then you say some don't. And then you actually say the problem in people's society, what is happening, what people don't want to be. So, nobody wants to, be labeled as someone who spends all their time watching soap operas. So we're going to go and click, okay, so I don't want to be watching soap operas. I'm going to go to this most people part. And I remember she said that most people join FM. So why would I not join FM? Another example we can use with products, where you say, most people want to wear high quality perfumes. Again, everyone will go, most people, of course I want to wear high quality perfume. But you can also say, but some don't. They'd rather pay celebrities and just buy eau de toilettes from the shop for a high cost. Again, you go there, I don't want to pay celebrities this money. I want to wear a proper perfume, like she said. She said about most people, because I am most people. So these things would go into my mind. You also can use phrases like everybody says or everybody knows. Like with everybody knows, you can say everybody knows that in the shops we pay for the high cost of, we pay high cost money for the perfumes just because of a celebrity endorsement. But there is actually an option to solve this and to actually try FM products which are very high quality. Most people want high quality, some don't, because maybe they prefer to pay high cost just for the brand and for the name. But we offer here FM high quality perfumes. So you kind of play with these words and you just see what is best for you. Sometimes most people and some don't, in like 2 sentences together, will help to solve people's objections about what they don't want to be and who they want to be, and which will help them to overcome any problems you might have with way of thinking. So these 2 techniques, would it be okay if, and most people, and also some don't, would actually work wonders when you actually offer it to people. You can also offer something, some other different magic sequence of words. Maybe one of them would be also very useful for fun. If you use a magic sequence of words where you actually started if you. So let's say, I'll give you an example about this magic sequence of words. If you use this magic sequence of words, then you will have a very successful business and lots of recruits into your business. If you heard it me right, I said if you, and I said the task which you would have to complete, and then I say then, which would mean it's not maybe, but it will be then. So the maybe part is if you're gonna do it, but the actual outcome is definitely gonna be the same. Just try something very good. So you can do it in the phone business. So if you start building your team and introduce 3 people in next week, you're gonna have at least one of these people picking up. Then you're gonna have at least one of these people picking up this business and starting it seriously. So this is just one of it, just playing with numbers. But what will happen? These people will want to try that. Yes, we're gonna talk with 3 people and introduce them to this business, and we're gonna, hope that this one of these persons will do. But if you do it right, in the right way, that means these people will also gonna do it in the right way, because we're gonna learn from you. So it's kind of gonna work. So a third way of how to say to people is use if you, and then you use then. If you use, you're gonna improve your business. The fourth one, which I find it kind of quite interesting as well to play with people's mind, where you're actually giving them an option to choose from. So now, we all know that people, on average, people work for about 40 years and we retire on a third of the money which we were able to earn when we were in job, right? And actually, when you think about it, even that full amount wasn't good enough. But I know no third, it's very difficult to live on, but that's the reality of what people is facing. So what we're going to do, we're going to use this into advantage. So we know the problem with people, actually work so many years and they actually don't actually get less money. We're going to use it in advantage of how to tell them for people. So what we're going to say, so what is it going to be easier for you to work 40 years for a job which you don't even like, and to actually retire on a third of what it was hard to live on anyway? Or would you like to spend 5 next years training and coaching yourself and building your team, and you actually build a really good amount, 5-figure amount of monthly salary, or how to say commission for yourself? Here you're giving you no-brainer choice. One of them is, ridiculous, but that's what people do anyway. And in another one, you actually been giving them, an opportunity, a way to solve that problem. Also, you can use it with the products. Let's say about perfumes. So what is it going to be easier for you to, or you can see better as well, to use the products from the high street shops, which are overpriced just because of a celebrity endorsement, or would you, rather try some of the FM products, which are very high quality perfumes, and their price is only a third of what it costs in the high street? So again, you are comparing, giving them no-brainer choices, which we definitely kind of know what we're gonna choose. And if they actually gonna go there and openly say, no, I'd rather pay for celebrity endorsement, you don't really want this kind of person into your team, or to be your salesperson, because that means the idea of understanding is not how you want them to think. If you don't really want to try the product, it's not going to work. So this is another way of using. So you actually say, so what is it going to be easier for you? You're asking them a question simply and giving them options, which are going to be definitely something that they're going to pick your answer. So yes, these are a couple of phrases I am using, and you're probably gonna try to use it. But what I would suggest that try to incorporate these in your languages. So I'm gonna repeat all of them. And the very first one was, would it be okay if? You're asking people's permission. So you're actually giving them an example. The second was there most people do something, and then you say maybe some help people to want to belong to the most people part. The third one is where you actually ask people to do something, and you say, if you, and then you give them an outcome then. So where you actually eliminate any problem, so they know that if you want to have it, they're gonna be needing to do the first part where you said if you. And a fourth way of how to tell this is, so what is going to be easier for you, where you give people two options to choose from. One, which would be, something what you shouldn't choose, and most people wouldn't choose. And the second one would be something which is like no-brainer. You just must go with that answer. So try it out in your everyday language. And I said, if you see that it's working and you'd like more of these phrases, go and Google more information about the ghostwriter and try to use some of his other magic sequence of words. And also one of the which I also found on the internet, it's also done by Big Al, was some of the ideas that if you offer FM via emails or maybe some kind of post via online marketing, when you don't offer it directly to people, you want them to be interested in what you're saying. So if you just simply say, oh, high quality perfumes, or earn extra money by, recommending perfume, people are not going to be interested in that, because we are home today where people get so much of this kind of information. So we're not going to be that interesting anymore to this information. So we want to tell that somehow differently. And one of the suggestions I found on internet for the very cool headlines or subject lines in your business would be one of them was how to make every day a Saturday, or how to make every day a weekend day, where you actually then later on can touch on that, where when you start our business, you can choose your own hours, so you don't need to wake up very early and so on. Another one, you can say how to become your own boss in these 3 easy steps. So again, when we actually explain, people will want to click on that. They want to read more because they go, okay, I'm interested. 3 easy steps, what are these steps? And then you give those steps. You sign up with them, you introduce the products and business to people around you, and then you start earning money, and you're gonna just start doing these things. You're gonna start recommending it to other people. So the simple things which gonna be interested for people. So the idea is for them to actually click on it, for them to actually want to know more. So if you use more interesting headlines, people are gonna be, there are more chances that people are gonna click on them. Another one which I thought is kind of interesting is, does your boss laugh every time you ask for a raise? So pretty much, quite a lot of people will go, yeah, probably, if you keep asking raise and boss is always laughing, if you're gonna say, yeah, I do have this problem. So here you can help on this problem. In, FM business, you can have a raise whenever you want. You just have to choose if you want to invest more time and effort to learn more skills, to talk with more people, and then you're gonna get a raise. Another one is if you, sorry, because I'm just trying to pick out which one are the best and more related to FM. When is your next pay raise? How about tomorrow? Again, people will go, what does it mean? What kind of tomorrow, what kind of pay raise I will get tomorrow? And then you can say, if you do FM, you can get extra money. So there are little things, but what we make people curious. They want to find out. They're gonna click. They're gonna see the information. Their mind gonna be open. They're not gonna get this. Oh, would you be interested in? You're gonna be much more open for the ideas. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna prepare a little blog post about with all these ideas. So everything what I said today, I'm gonna just write them down, and you can try and use them as well. And also, I'm gonna copy those headlines I found over internet by Big Elf Writer, and hope you'll find them interesting as well. I will share this in the Facebook event ad, so hopefully you'll be able to see it. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to write them. Don't hesitate to write them to us. And when we're gonna finish with our skill set, we're gonna go back to our coffee mornings. So we're gonna be able to answer more of your questions. And if you have any particular topics, please don't hesitate to write us as well, because we want these webinars to be good for you. We want you to benefit from them. So if you have any particular things you want us to talk over, please don't hesitate and do that, because this is business for you, and we are here to help you. So thank you very much for everyone for listening. We're gonna come back next Monday and do another MLM skill. So join in and invite your team members to join in. And if they can't, please share the YouTube recording, and so we can actually learn and listen to it as well. So thank you very much. Have a lovely week today, this week, and also a lovely day today. And I'll speak to you next Monday. Bye.